Hello, yes, it's Joe here for Joyrider TV. Today what we're going to be taking a look at is de-rigging the Hobie 16 afloat. Now, we're not going to drop the jib on the water because there is too much scope for dropping things in the water, but we are going to drop the mainsail. So this would be useful if perhaps you had to approach a beach with an onshore wind or a very tight entrance to maybe a marina or something where going in with the full sail would be an issue. But the main thing is, if we're going to drop the mainsail, to be able to make it to where we want to go, it has to be no further upwind than a beam reach or a broad reach to be safe. So the beach where I've got to get to is pretty much downwind of where I am now, so I'm going to drop the main and then we'll get in. First thing I want to do is just put the boat on the other tack, so I'm just going to push the boom into the middle. That's going to bring us up into the wind. And then there we are, we're on the port tack. So first thing I'm going to do is just take the downhaul off. So just pushing the boom out of the sail, taking the downhaul off. The next thing is I'm going to take the main halyard and make sure that's all loose. So I'm just taking that. It can go in the water, no problems there. Taking the main halyard off the cleat on the side of the mast, and now I can unhook the main halyard. So to do this, you might have to go onto the bow of the boat, or you might be able to do it from kneeling on the trampoline. Was that enough? Yes, that's done it. If that doesn't do it, you're going to have to go forwards a little bit to unping it from there. And now we can bring the sail down. As we bring the sail down, if it's windy, the sail is going to try to fly off. So what a good idea is, one hand on the halyard, and then we're pulling the sail down and then putting a knee onto the sail as we bring it down is a very good way of stopping it from flying off. We're taking the main halyard off, making sure we don't drop it. And then if there was two of you on the boat, what you could do is start to sail in, and the second person on the boat could start to roll the sail up. But because I'm alone, I'm just going to roll the sail up first and then we'll go. All right, so halyard cleated off, going to roll the sail up. Rolling the sail up from the top is much easier if you're single-handed than rolling it up from the bottom. You might be sailing a boat which doesn't have a boom, which definitely means it's easier to roll it up from the bottom. Okay, and now we've got that all rolled up, I'm just going to put it on the trampoline so that it's not going to affect the steering. If it's windy, tucking it under the tow strap's a good idea, but I'm just going to put it across like that. Okay, I can now take the stick and hopefully get some wind to get back in. It has gone very light, and who knows if I'm going to end up by having to paddle. Let's go into some paddling. If there was a bit of wind, we could just, oh, here we go, actually. No paddling required. I'm just going to bring the jib in a bit. So I'm just operating the jib sheet with one hand, just trimming it nicely. Got the other hand on the tiller extension to steer the boat. If the wind's coming round, we're not able to sail any closer than a beam reach, so we're just having to bear away a little bit. If the wind comes around into an offshore direction, So you'd never use this technique in an offshore wind because you wouldn't be able to get back to where you're going. Okay, we've got a bit of breeze on now. Very nice. Okay, so I hope this has been helpful. It certainly is a useful technique to bring the sail down, and to be honest, there's not a great deal of difference between doing it like this or doing it on the beach, except when you're dropping it on the boat, you do of course have to stay on the boat while you're dropping it. But key point, make sure you are no more than a broad reach away from where it is that you want to go. Thanks for watching. I'll be back soon with some more on Joyrider TV. So if you're not yet subscribed, hit the subscribe button and then you won't miss any of this great sailing that will be coming out on Joyrider TV in the coming days, weeks and months. Thank you.